Hi everyone. This process that I'm about to do is can be extremely healing and yet profoundly stirring process. So I just wanted to say something first before you do it. And this process is based on both the psychological understanding as well as of the spiritual traditions that the relationship with our parents in this life, the attitude was developed. And for many of us, we might not have ideal, loving, kind, attuned parents. For some of you, might have been really hurtful and neglectful and shocking and absent or abandonment or alcoholism but even with if you have had really solid, stable parents, even then, there's still one can have a lot of inner hurt or woundedness around that because our parents were other generation, and the level of consciousness here on the planet is not very high, and so they were stressed out, they had trauma, they did the best they could, even the very best of them. But for many people that I work with, there was really hurtful and bad situation, and so that formed in us a deep wound, basically, that impacted in creates a certain kind of imprint, and that imprint, all psychological schools, they agree to that basically that imprint is going to form and format our relationship with the world and other people. The subconscious messaging and the woundedness in connection to mom and dad is going to affect all our relationship, especially intimate ones. Yeah, from the spiritual point of view, the same ideas goes even deeper, which is really profound, and I have verified this on my own skin and with many people. The imprint that was developed with mom and dad actually creates some goggles through which we have our attitude towards God or source or the universe. And so that's basically, if that early wounded imprint doesn't transmute, that's going to block us from having the deeper experience of love, of the divine. So this process was designed to do a little bit of cycles of healing on that painful imprint. Yeah, this could be a deeply stirring process. So I want you to not just doing on the fly or like, I don't know. So when you are available, plan a little bit of time, and then as I finish talking, you will see there will be a few minutes of silence. Yeah, so I like you to drop in for 5-10 minutes and just being present, watching your breath, not being in daydreaming, and just letting go of the day, letting go of what happened. So you go into the right space of being aware, being present, quiet mind, more here and now. Yeah, that's important to ground yourself in that first, and just follow the video. Or if you are not available to do this now, just pause now and just do it later. Yeah, and then all those cycles of healing that I'm going to do there, you can do them later on your own. I highly recommend that. It does work, and it will make a big difference in your life and in your spiritual life and your spiritual evolution. All right, so enjoy. So as you stay with the eyes closed, resting as this mysterious witnessing presence, going to go into a little exercise. For some of us this will be more or less easy, for some of us this will be very hard. So I would like that you bring with you like a spiritual ally next to you, a teacher, deity, to give you strength in this exercise. Also, this exercise will put to test this assumption, this non-duality premise and reality that everything and everyone is an expression of the one, and that God is in everything and everyone. And we are going to use some statements, but if those statements, we drop some statements in the being and try to feel the truth of that. Try to feel the truth of that. However, if your body-mind is reacting, objecting strongly, that's okay. Just welcome those sensations, emotions, or thoughts. It's okay. Just witnessing those will help a lot. So I would like to bring up as an adult human being, witnessing presence with your ally, to bring up the image and the spirit of your biological father, and having your father, the spirit, the image, the memory of your father right here in your space. And try not to check out, to tune out. Just let the being, the memory of your father, even if you have never met him, and breathe and allow anything at all that may arise. And have your father as if he's sitting in front of you. And having eye gazing with your father. And whatever emotions, anything, everything is allowed. No emotion, nothing is a mistake. And as you see your father, say this statement a few times internally. I am my father. I am my father. I am my father. And my father is in me. My father is in me. My father is in me, and I am my father. Whatever comes is okay, and welcome all feelings, sensation, and thoughts. Resting as this witnessing. I'm totally my father, and my father is in me. And feel into your father. Feel his emotional body, which is in you. And also allow a deep, long, conscious breathing to be happening. And as you see him, this is from a Buddhist, it's a Buddhist method. Seeing your father, and I pardon my father for all the hurt that he has caused me, willingly or unwillingly. I pardon my father for all the hurt he might have caused, willingly or unwillingly. You can run this inwardly. I pardon you, my father, for all the hurt. And keep breathing and allow nourishment from the bigger father here, the bigger mother and father as a source, being nourished by this breath.
And then the next one is, it might not be. Anyway, this needs to be looked at. I ask for pardon from you, my Father. I ask for forgiveness and pardon for all the hurt I might have caused you unwillingly or willingly. Even by judging and hating him, that is still something. And then we'll switch into, you all probably know the Ho'oponopono. You can say it inwardly. I don't know the right order, but it's something like,
I'm sorry.
I am sorry. Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love you. So taking time with each one of them and feel his being and his heart and his pain. I am sorry. Please forgive me. We can add one. I don't know if it's there, it should be there. I forgive you. I forgive you. Thank you. No matter what happened, it was some gift of life. No matter what happened, there's the gift of life. And I love you. I love you. And what is it that your father, if he were to be more, let's say your father, if it's here, or a father on the other side, the wisest version of your father, what would he like for you? What does he want for you? If you can see the innocence, behind whatever actions may be hurtful. You can see the innocence and the ignorance. That's why Jesus is supposedly said on the cross, forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they are doing. And as the Father recedes back into the DNA that is here, take a few breaths and resource back into this sense of aware silence of being. If there's any residual energies, just let them happen. And call in the spirit of your biological mother. No matter what happened there, bring the spirit and the image, the memory of your mother as a conscious adult. And see her and feel her and allow anything may come. Just make the effort to hold the image. If it bounces out, or if you're tuning out, we came from her body. Spend a lot of time inside her. I am my mother. I am my mother, and my mother is in me. And welcome any energy, sensation, feelings. And feel your mother, her heart and her subconscious, her being. I pardon you, my mother. I pardon you for all the hurt you might have caused, willingly or unwillingly. I pardon you completely. And breathe, breathe, and allow more and more presence to come into any tight places, any contractions. I forgive you, Mom, for all the hurt you might have caused me willingly or unwillingly. Whatever comes, just allow it. And I ask for forgiveness for all the hurt and suffering I might have caused you, willingly or unwillingly. I ask for pardon for all the hurt I might have caused. Yeah, keep breathing and use this deeper, slower breath to fuel your welcoming. Breathing the Divine Mother in. Then you see her. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you. I forgive you. Thank you for the gift of life and everything else. At least for the gift of life. And everything else. I love you. I love you. If it is hard, feel your ally. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you. Thank you. And I love you. And see a wiser, conscious version of your mother. And what does she really want for you? or there's any message that she may have for you. And allowing the mother to recede back into your DNA together with all your grandmothers and great-grandmothers and grandfathers. It's a bigger tapestry here. And no, you already know, but I just know that if they were really difficult or hurtful, or they didn't do their job well, it is because they had a lot of pain and they didn't know how to do it, and they were asleep and in pain. But if you end up in a group like this, it means that there is some loving guidance force guiding you towards the truth and the path and the teachings, towards God. So being grateful of the divine guidance, the play, this mysterious, crazy play of this life. Breathe in gratitude for the divine guidance and watching over us. And you can stay there. I will do some sage, and for people online, you can, might be nice to finish with that. Or Palo Santo.